And welcome everybody to the Huddle. It's King Nine's weekly sports talk show streaming on all the good platforms you know so well. I'm Jason Barr, joined as always by Pat Parris. Pat, good afternoon. How are you today?
Doing great. Excited about the show, and this is the time of the year where I think some sports take over our focus, and others kind of fade away into the past.
Well, certainly nationally, we got the NHL and NBA Finals, which are on our air on KGUN 9. And we're going to start, though, with our special guest this week. He is Tucson Sugar Skulls starting quarterback Daquan Neal. Daquan, thanks so much for joining Pat and myself on the Huddle. Hey, by the way, Pat and I both each worked in Norfolk, Virginia at the same TV station at different times.
Different
So
times, yeah.
I've been to Elizabeth City State. I wasn't there when you were there. I would have certainly covered more games if I was there when you were there. What did you like about playing for the Vikings?
It was a fun experience, just being on the East Coast, staying close to home and being able to have my family and friends come out and watch me play every weekend was definitely something that I wanted to do as far as my college experience. But it was like an hour from the beach, just a great place, great weather, and all those type of things. So yeah, I'm glad I went there. I got a math degree, free education, so enjoying my football there and enjoying my friends that I met. I still talk to those people today. And then just made some lifelong connections with the staff and the math department also.
Yeah, and I should mention Pat, Elizabeth City State's actually in North Carolina, but close to the Virginia border.
Right. Exactly right. What was that college experience like that enabled you to translate your game so quickly into this indoor game? Where in 2019 you were the Indoor Football League's MVP as a rookie, and now you're having another MVP season this year for the Tucson Sugar Skulls.
I think a big thing for me was basically I had to deal with a lot of change. I had three offensive coordinators, so learning like three different playbooks, and then just coming back each year and trying to get better and grasp the game from different point of views as far as my coaches, and then like compared to the indoor game, everything happens super fast. So I think being able to, be able to process the game at a blink of a second, it really helps translate into the indoor game.
Daquan, why did you come back to the Indoor Football League this year? You probably had some other opportunities, or possibly with the United States football kind of starting up again. Certainly, I'm sure a CFL team would love to have you. Why come back and stay in the Indoor Football League?
Coach Wooden was a big part of that. We had a lot of success in our first year together, and then this year, basically, I just needed more film, to get to the indie workout. So, like the first half of the season, I was doing really good, and then like a couple weeks before the bye week, Indy had called me in for rookie mini camp. So, yeah, that was basically my goal as far as coming back, to the indoor. Just prove, game and game that I can keep doing the same thing over and over.
Daquan, you mentioned the tryout with the Indianapolis Colts. What was that experience? Now that you've had a few weeks to kind of look back at, what was that experience like, and what has that made you do in the meantime to get better and maybe get noticed or get the film, as you mentioned, that'll get you back to that NFL experience again?
Just being there, it's just like a sense of gratitude. Like you work your whole life to accomplish a goal that you set for yourself as a kid, and then being able to actually be there and be around all those people that you see on TV from the time you was a little kid till now. It's definitely a feeling of gratitude. And then, but like once I got there, it was just all around amazing experience. Being around the best players in the world at football, and then also being around the greatest coaches in the game. So being able to process all that information in such a short amount of time, it was definitely a great experience.
What feedback did they give you?
So basically, they wanted me to improve my drops. Coming from indoors, it's a quick game, so it's a lot of quick reads and things like that. But in the NFL, coming back outdoor, the game kind of slows down a little bit, surprisingly. But just like improving 5-step and 7-step jobs. But as far as like reads and everything, they said everything was good. So right now I'm just on call. So come back here and just keep working and hopefully get another call to go back out there.
Well, one way you could do it is make a deep playoff run. You still have a few regular season games left. In fact, you have 5 regular season games left to get some of that film and really to open some eyes. Um, where are you guys at right now with this team? You certainly had an impressive game back on Saturday against Bay Area, and it seems like this team is got some renewed focus at this point after the bye week.
Yes, sir. I feel like we have the best team in the indoor football league. It's just I think our Achilles heel has been kind of running out of gas in the fourth quarter. Both like mentally we kind of clock out, and then also just not applying ourselves like we do for the first 3 quarters. So I think like ever since we got back from the bye week, a big focus of us is just maintaining our energy 4 quarters. You know, when the game is over, we got to be able to look at the scoreboard and say that we gave our all for the entire game, and we'll live with the results because I truly believe that we have the most talent in the indoor football league, and with the coaches that we have, it shouldn't be a reason why we shouldn't finish out undefeated.
Daquan, your statistics are off the charts. 35 touchdowns this year and just 1 interception. Do you remember that interception, or do you put it behind you?
Yeah, I definitely remember it. It was my only interception.
Yeah, if I
Definitely
remember
remember it.
correctly, you were trying to throw the ball away when you were being chased, and you should have thrown it in the stands or taken a sack, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I was trying to throw it away, but the defender was all over me. I couldn't get enough room behind him to get it out of bounds. And the DB cut right in front of the ball. So yeah, that was my only interception.
35 touchdowns, 16 touchdown runs, and your backfield mate there, Mike Jones, what a game he had on Saturday night. 5 total touchdowns. You threw him 1, and he ran in 4 others. What's it like to have a guy who's also, in the running for an IFL MVP, or at least the IFL top running back?
Is a sigh of relief. Mike takes a lot of pressure off of me because at the end of the day, defense has got to worry about 2 threats coming out of the backfield. As far as the run game, we split it 50-50. Mike does his thing, I do my thing. So it brings a lot of weight off my shoulders. And I can have a running back like that to rely on. And then in the pass game, defense, like I said, we have a lot of weapons on our offensive end. So defense tend to kind of play it safe and get back, so I don't want to get beat deep. So when you got a threat like Mike coming out of the backfield, it helps me down, with check downs and things like that.
Certainly a highlight of the season so far was the win over the Arizona Rattlers. Maybe not that big a deal for you. I think you had beaten them before in your career, but certainly the Sugar Skulls hadn't beaten the Rattlers yet. Were you aware of what that win meant to the Sugar Skulls, and what confidence do you think that it gave this team that they could possibly play with anybody?
Definitely. I knew that the guys haven't won a game against the Arizona Rattlers, but me coming into the season, I treat every game and every opponent the same. Give everybody the respect. 'Cause any given day, anybody can be beaten. And that particular game, we were just the whole team. Everybody was just locked in from start to finish. And I really think that game was our stealer. So we know the level that we can play at because every year they're a championship team. And us coming into that game, we felt like we were going to win that game, and we played like we won that game. So, like as far as the guys, beating the Arizona Rattlers, they definitely gave them a boost of confidence. So we know exactly what it takes, to beat those championship teams, and we just got to put it together for 4 quarters.
Taquan Neal is our guest here on the Huddle, the Sugar Skulls quarterback. And Daquan, you still have a situation where this franchise is fairly young in this city, and it's we've seen some pretty good crowds. The crowds are growing. What do you tell people when they say, "Wait, indoor football? What am I going to experience?" I mean, what is the experience? What do you tell people when they ask you about this indoor football game?
I basically tell them, it's a lot of action in 3 hours. Like if you blink for a second, you're gonna miss something. So it's definitely like coming out to a game, 3 hours worth of entertainment. You're gonna get your money's worth. You get to see a lot of points being scored, a lot of celebrations and dancing and fan engagement. So I think that's really a big selling key for like indoor, because it's so close, and the players actually get to engage hands on hand with the fans. And I know personally, like the kids, they love it. After you score a touchdown, they want to come down to the sideline and talk to you, ask you, can you throw them a football the next time you score, and things like that. So I really think the fan engagement is really what sets the IFL apart.
Last one for me, Daquan. You play at Vegas this weekend. You beat them in week 1. What do you remember about that game? It's now been a while, I suppose. And how do you see the matchup Saturday night up in Las Vegas?
No, it's actually here, Jason.
It's
Thank you,
Pat.
here. Yeah.
Thank you for
okay.
correcting me.
It's okay. I got to call the game, so it better be home.
Pat would know. We almost put Daquan on a bus to the wrong site.
To the wrong. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, I read the schedule wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have him home. Why do you see the matchup against Vegas, Daquan?
The first game, it was I think it was both of our first game of the season. They were a physical team, but back then, from what I can remember, we really we didn't put out a lot on tape, as far as offense and defense. I feel like now we're a more involved team, so they don't have to worry about a lot more things to come at them. But as far as them as a team, they're kind of up and down. They've been in games with the best in the league, and just like us, they've been kind of inconsistent here and there. So as far as this weekend, as long as we take care of what we have to do, everything should be all right for us.
My final one too, as well, Daquan. That back and forth battle that you tend to get in with teams, even this last weekend when you pulled away eventually. That first quarter's back and forth. How much pressure do you feel when you go out there and you're already down a touchdown and you have to kind of trade touchdowns? A lot of your games you're trading touchdowns. Does that add extra pressure, or do you just kind of block that out?
I want to say added pressure. I mean, it makes the game more fun. It puts it puts everybody in a zone to where everybody's in go mode. We know we have to score to be in the game, and everybody want to win. So as far as the offense, we know we have to score points. And at the end of the game, all that matters is as long as you have more points than the other team, that's who wins the game. So as far as us as an offense, we know like our job, to score every time we get the ball, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown. And when we're trading touchdowns like that, it makes for a more fun environment. It's more competitive and brings out the competitor in us.
It's a lot of fun to watch, Daquan.
Almost like playing tennis. You got to hold serve.
Yeah.
And
yes,
indoor
it
football,
is.
Back and forth.
You got to score. Daquan Neal, thanks so much for taking the time. Don't go up to Vegas this weekend.
Stay here.
Okay.
Stay here.
Stay here.
The
team needs you. The only place you're allowed to go is Indianapolis. If the NFL wants you, then we'd hate to lose you. But we understand, and I tell you what, your talents really deserve it. So thanks again for a few minutes here on the Huddle with Pat and myself, and good luck this weekend and the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. See you Sunday.
All right.
Saturday.
See you Saturday, Daquan. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that was Daquan Neal, and Pat. I went to the first half of the game this past week, and hey, they're 6-5, and you cover the games. You're the play-by-play announcer, so we can watch those on YouTube. And I think they can make a good playoff run after last year. They
Yes.
were just kind of fighting an uphill battle the last year without that star quarterback. And Daquan Neal really is, their best player, and who gives them the edge going into the second half of the season.
And you do, they score almost every possession, Jason. I think last game it was only got stopped really once, and they also kicked a field goal. And they're finally at a point now. If you look at the stats, they're the second leading scoring team in the IFL, right behind the Arizona Rattlers. And they're finally out of the bottom. They're about third worst defensively, but they actually score more now than they give up. And that's the first time all season that's happened. If that trend continues, then not only are they a playoff team, but I think they're a playoff team that has a really good chance of playing for a championship. But they've got to keep getting a little bit better incrementally as a defense, and the offense will take care of itself.
All right, so on KGUN 9, we've got the NBA Finals and the NHL Finals. The NHL Finals start tomorrow in Colorado with the Avalanche taking on the two-time defending champion Tampa Bay Lightning. I think about hockey dynasties, and I know for me, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I've watched a dozen Tampa Lightning games this past winter. We're covering Arizona basketball. They're playing.
Right.
They're playing at 4:00. We're busy doing the news. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on Tampa, but I will say this: I remember growing up in New York, New Jersey, and the Islanders when I was a little kid. 4 Stanley Cups in a row.
That's right.
All the great players with Bossy and Trottier and Potvin and Mike Smith, and then after that it was Edmonton, for 4 years, and we remember all the players, obviously Gretzky and Messier and Coffey and all those fantastic players, and so now here you got Tampa with a chance to win 3 in a row. My favorite team, the Devils, we won 3, but it was a little bit scattered. It was 95, 2000, and 03. If I'm not mistaken. So
right.
Yeah, another Taki dynasty, and a chance to see Steven Stamkos and Stamkos and his and really what's been a fantastic team in the league last couple of years with the Lightning.
Yeah, and I'll say this, Jason. To me, if they win this Stanley Cup this year, then I'll start looking at more, as you were just talking about, as a dynasty. That 2020 season, the first of these 3, is that what it was? Yeah, 2020.
Yeah.
In the hockey bubble, it just, I'm not saying it has to have an asterisk next to it or anything like that. You'd like to see them, get another one, so we don't have to look back at that and say, oh, well, it was a little bit
I
of an
wouldn't call it an
oddity.
asterisk because I feel like they would have won anyway, and they backed that up last year in 21.
Maybe. I mean, we'll I guess we'll never know if you play an entire 82 game season and then injuries happen and things like that. You never know. But the bottom line is they're a terrific team. They've been a terrific team for 3 years. But the Colorado Avalanche, wow, are they playing well? They're scary good. So I think it's going to be a heck of a series. I haven't followed it enough like I used to follow it when I was covering the Penguins and then the Blues in person. But I just think it's going to be a heck of a series, and I'm glad we have it, Jason. I mean, it's an odd time. It's going to start really early. Starts at 5:00, I think, each night. So I think our newscast at both 5 and 6 tomorrow night, and then over the weekend gets pushed back or gets pushed over to the CW. So it's an early start.
Yeah, it's also not about when these games start, but about when they end.
Yeah, no,
The
they can be
overtime.
long. They
But
can
with
be
the 10
long.
o'clock news, there's plenty of cushion.
I
I'll
yeah.
tell you what, I thought the Celtics would be a little bit ahead of where they are right now. I thought they'd win in 6. Here you got the Warriors, a chance to go back to Boston now and win it in 6. They've gotten some great play from Wiggins, and certainly Clay looks better. Steph Curry, one of the greatest of all time, and former Wildcats with Steve Kerr and Andre Iguodala could be winning one more NBA title after a couple-year absence. I believe it's 5 finals in 8 years, but it's been a few years since they've been there.
Right.
So, for them to get back and do this after their dynasty kind of ended would be a special win for this franchise.
Well, I think it is, and I think it becomes really special for obviously Steph Curry, but also for Steve Kerr. I think that for them to almost be given up for dead because of a couple of years with injuries and all that. But this series, Jason, I think if you look back at this series, if the Warriors go on to win one of these last 2 and win the NBA championship, you can look to back on Friday night, Game 4 at the Garden, going into the fourth quarter. It was anybody's. It was either team's game to go grab it and win it. And the Warriors had been terrible in the fourth quarter in those first 3 games, outscored by 40 points in the first 3 games in the fourth quarter. 40 points in 3 fourth quarters. They were outscored, and they just destroyed Boston in that fourth quarter. They just dominated. And that game last night was an odd one where Golden State gets up and then the Celtics make a run, but look like they ran out of gas because they made that run and the Warriors win. But I look back to that fourth quarter on Friday night. If the Warriors win it, it's because of what they were able to get done against the Celtics.
Yeah, no question. And also the other topic today, Kyler Murray and his contract. We're still talking about it. It's frustrating. Cliff Kingsbury saying that he's hoping it gets done before the start of training
He
camp.
actually said,
he's not sure.
He actually said, I pray that it gets done
right.
before the start of the training camp. Is what he said. That tells you how important he thinks it is that it gets done before the start of training camp.
Yeah, Murray not there with mini camp, and certainly his behavior has been questionable, at least I think, in the offseason, some of the social media stuff and everything like that. But I think at the end of the day, I think he's going to get his contract. I'm going by the words of what Steve Keim said, and Steve Keim said, well, I'm a much better general manager with Kyler Murray as quarterback. So, I think maybe they feel deep down he's not as good as Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen, but so be it. You need a franchise quarterback. He's a franchise quarterback. And I think he's going to get his money. And I think that, I hope he plays as hungry as he did, even without it. And I think he will. So I'm optimistic that's going to get resolved before the start of training camp.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. I think it's the right thing to do as well. You just worry about the little riffs that seem in the comments that come along, and that can get all smoothed out. I'm not worried about that. That gets all smoothed out if it gets done before the start of training camp. And perhaps that's part of what Cliff Kingsbury was referring to is you got to get it done before training camp starts. You don't want to hold out in training camp. That creates real problems with not only the potential for a guy to come in late and miss the time that he needs, but also there's an injury risk that goes up when guys hold out and miss the start of training camp. You've seen it too often where guys get injured because of that. And I just think all in all, this is where the Cardinals are. Is he as good as those other quarterbacks that make that kind of money? No. But is he a franchise quarterback and he's the best one you have? Yeah. I mean, he's your franchise quarterback. So you have to pay him.
All right. So that does it for the second week of June. Here we are already going into June. Think maybe the slower months, but still tons to talk about for sure, even outside the University of Arizona season. So Pat, for Pat Parris, I'm Jason Barr, and this has been the Huddle here on KGUN 9 streaming platforms every single Tuesday at this time. And we're going to see you right back here next week. Pat, thanks so much. And we'll see everybody next week here at this time. See you, everyone.